another video. I'm on a streak, kinda. I'm probably gonna do two chapters on this one, even though it's pretty late, cause, well, the title kinda interests me on, like, why? Hmm. Hey, good morning, Legacy. You didn't get up early just to have breakfast with your old man, did you? Yawn and take a seat at the table. I just agreed to turn a couple of girls that were struggling before class today. A couple of girls, you say? It's not what you're thinking, Dad. We share a chuckle before I begin eating some eggs, bacon, and toast. You know, I'm proud of you, Lexi. It's not like him to show this kind of affection. I wasn't sure if you'd fit in at the Academy of Rich Snobs, but now you're teaching them. I nonchalantly finished the last bite of my toast. I'm not sure what you say, but thanks. It's because of your position as Kisoji that I'm allowed to go there. My phone vibrates. I check it to see an alarm labeled tutor time. Gotta go. Good luck at work. Put my plate in the sink before heading out. I hover my palm over a small panel on the gate as it projects a light to scan it. Why they can't just have a regular security system is beyond. Hi there. My bones nearly jump out of my skin as a cheery voice calls out to me from behind. When I turn around, my eyebrows raise as a bright-eyed girl waving my way. Legacy, right? I think we're in the same class. The smile she flashes makes me swallow hard. I have definitely seen this girl around. She's pretty welcoming compared to the other brats here. But she's always following some stuck up noble, so I haven't had the chance to talk to her. That's right. In your Minori? Yes, Miss Amani's maid. Amani. So that's that snobbish girl's name. Do you know who Miss Amani is? Oh shoot, are we gonna be her server or something? Why does she sound so confused by that? Most people know her before she even enrolled here. She's the Ryusoji ear after all, there we go. You don't pronounce that H, idiot. Air, there we go. But she's usually busy carrying out her duties. It can be stressful being the future owner of one of the world's largest mega corporations. I can imagine. So you have to forgive her if she comes off as somewhat rude. That's why I have to do my best to make her day-to-day activities a cinch. I'll try to keep that in mind. Minori seems to... No, Minori seems so wholesome. I wish the rest of the students were like her. Maybe I should try to get to know her more. She is pretty nice and cute. What should I say? I wouldn't mind getting the chance to talk to her. Maybe you could introduce us sometime. Nori claps her hands together gleefully. Definitely. Miss Amane could use some more friends. People are just too easily intimidated by her name. Guess being the Risoji heir will do that to you. Yeah, I'm butchering that name, but whatever. Minori smiles wryly. It's sad that a lot of students don't realize that she's no different from them. All they can see is her surname and how to profit off it. That's the wealthy for you. I think that, but seeing Minori so concerned makes me genuinely sympathetic for her. No, to her. What a shame. Minori and I spot other students coming toward the gate, so we step inside together. Would you like to come with me to meet Miss Ryusoji? I'm sure she'd be grateful for the company. Tempting, but I'm only here this early to tutor a couple of students. Oh, what a coincidence. Nori claps her hands on mine and leans toward me with sparkling eyes. My breath hitches as I stagger back in surprise. Why is she so close to me all of a sudden? I look down at our hands and can't help but feel my face warm up. Miss Amana is in desperate need of a tutor. Perhaps if you're free later. We hear a chime, and Nori seizes up and lets go before taking out her phone. I'm sorry, I've got to go. We'll continue this later, alright, Lucy? She bows before sprinting off toward the school building. Meanwhile, my hand still tingles from her touch. What an oddly charming girl. With Minori's stunning smile on my mind, I hurry off to find the two girls I need to tutor already studying at a picnic table. Kamada and Yasumi. They're in the same year as me and recently transferred here. They have been waiting for a for a tutoring section with the class president Reiko, but she's been too busy to see them. We exchange greetings, and an hour passes by as I go over the topics they're studying. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think I get it now. You're really good at this, Legacy. Not really, but I'm glad I could help. I'm not used to being complimented, especially at this school. We should probably head to class now. Good idea. Yeah, could you walk us to class, Legacy? Kamada glances over her shoulder furtively and whispers, "That strange guy in the corner has been watching us for a while now." I look over to see a man in a black suit. He doesn't look like he's part of the school security. What should I do? Escort them. Yeah, that guy looks like a total creep. Just stay with me and I'll make sure he doesn't try anything. Two girls the two girls stick together while I lead them toward the school building. I glance over at the uniformed man who's staring right at me. Then I notice a badge with the name Ryusoji, there we go, written on it. Ryusoji, isn't that a main's last name? Why is that guy with the badge here? And why is he staring at me? No, with that badge. I keep my head down as we walk through the hallway. I have learned that a lot of these noble types don't like looking at them the wrong way. Especially someone from a lower class family like mine. However, there has been one exception. Legacy, good morning. My heart skips, and I stop at the sound of the calm voice. Interesting. I look to my side to see Reiko Himinoyima smiling at me. Oh my god, those names, I swear to God. My face warms slightly at the sight of her. I can never get through a day where I'm not nervous around Reiko. Not only has she been one of the most genuinely kind students here, she's gorgeous. Good morning, Reiko. I see you have helped Kamada and Yasumi with their studies. That was nothing. I had the time to spare. Reiko shakes her head. At the no, as the class president, I try my best to help my peers. I believe everyone in our year should succeed together. A noble goal. Reiko nods. Not everyone agrees with me, as you have been able to tell. There are some very selfish people at this school. I have noticed. That's why I'm beyond grateful that you would use your free time to help educate our classmates. I try to avert my gaze for a moment, but merely become aware of the fact that a bunch of passing students are staring at us. They're usually fixated on Reiko. I mean, I guess they still are, and I just happen to be in close proximity to her. He made sure we made it here after a strange man was watching us too. Is that so? Reiko smiles. Yeah, Reiko's smile widens. I'm having issues. And I feel a sudden sensation of butterflies in my stomach. I just did my part, that's all. Our homeroom teacher passes by us with a greeting. The pause makes me realize that my face is as red as the inside of a watermelon now. We should talk sometime, Legacy. I'd like to get to know you better. With confidence, of course. I like that too, Reiko. I think we might actually have a lot in common. Reiko chuckles. I suppose we can find that out soon. Come see me before class sometime. You can usually find me here updating the bulletin board. I'll be sure of it. I feel goosebumps on my skin when Reiko touches my shoulder briefly before heading to class. Am I just realizing it, or all the dudes are simps? Let me drink water. Alright, I'm ready to go for another round. I collect my composure with a deep breath as I finally make it to my desk. About 30 minutes into class, the teacher is interrupted by the door swinging open. There you are. Care you explain your tardiness? It's Minori, that maid girl from the gate, and as if I have to. Oh well. And the princess herself, Amane Ryosoju. I had more important things to do than listen to your drone on about insignificant topics. Amane is beautiful, sure, but her personality is a whole other beast. Amane folds her arms while Minori bows apologetically. My apologies, Mr. Sayaki. Miss Ryusoji had something to take care of. This is the fourth time this week. If you were anyone else, why don't you try and treat me like I'm anyone else? And we'll see if you still have a job here, teach. Yeah. She can't possibly get away with treating people like that, right? Your behavior is very disappointing for the responsibility you bear, Ryusugi. Amani lets out an arrogant grunt as she glares at our teacher. Please take your seats and try not to interrupt the class any further. Jeez, she's bold. I'll give her that. But she could at least learn to be nicer. How does Minori endure her? Mana waves dismissively at the teacher as she makes her way past my desk. Then she stops and slams her fist on it. You must think awful highly of yourself to think you have the right to lay your filthy eyes on me. Okay. Yup, this is precisely why I don't look at people in this school. What family are you from anyway? Like that matters. And why is she asking now? What should I do? I'm standing up for myself. I'm gonna let her step on me like that, bro. How dare she? Adrenaline rushes through me as I keep my gaze trained on Amane. One that doesn't afford me the right to make a complete jerk of myself in front of the whole class. The corner of Amane's mouth twitches, and the challenging glare she gives me is almost thrilling. A lowly peasant like you probably doesn't even realize who I am. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't give you the right to treat people like this. You uneducated. That's enough, Amane. Amane glanced at the class president, whose school disposition is firmer and icier than usual. The Ryusoji air scoffs before looking back at me. Whatever, it's not worth my time. Thankfully, Amane heads to her seat. Minori follows after her, but stops in front of my desk and whispers. I'm so sorry, Lexi. Minori bows deeply. Please forgive her. She's had a rough day. I want to be cold toward Amane, but Minori's pleading expression makes me relent. It's fine, Minori. Minori gently squeezes my shoulder before hurrying after Amane. There's a lingering tingle where she touched. And as I glance back, I see Minori pulling Amane's chair out for her. It must be nice to be so privileged. But at least I don't have to put up with someone like Amane regularly. Class goes without further incident, and I hurry home once the last bell rings. That night, I find my dad waiting at the dinner table with a box of barbecue takeout. It smells heavenly, though we usually can't afford things like this. I sit across from him and begin to dig in. Oh, this is very good. So how did work go? My dad remains unusually quiet. Is something wrong? Um, truth is, made a great mis- I, gr- I made a grave mistake at work. My job is in serious jeopardy. I'm sorry, but if I lose my job, you won't be able to attend the academy anymore. Hey, don't worry about that. Most of the people there are insufferable anyway, or at least a few that make it insufferable. Is there any way I can help? It's funny you should ask that. Apparently, you made an impression on some people at school, and my boss is looking for someone to tutor his daughter. I narrowed my eyes at my dad. The Kasoji Corp chairman wants someone like me to tutor his daughter? Oh, yeah, that thought just messed me up. I looked back down at my luxurious dinner. Could it be Reiko? I didn't think she'd need any tutoring. My cheeks warm at the thought of being alone with her. Don't get your hopes up, buddy. Do you know the name of his daughter? I'm afraid I didn't catch it, but apparently she's quite popular in your class. You would be living at their mansion for a while. Oh shoot. A mansion? We then hear the doorbell ring. That should be him. Your boss? You mean the Kisoji chairman is right outside our door? My dad nods. He's here to pick you up. You'll be living at his place starting tonight. But you don't have to agree to this, Legacy. I can make something work. He doesn't sound confident about that. We'd be struggling for a while. Plus, I get to stay at some fancy mansion and tutor a cute girl. Oh my god. Maybe I'm not really seeing the downsides, but it sounds enjoyable. I stand up after wiping my mouth with a napkin. I'm going. I'll call you later and let you know how it goes, okay? Thanks for doing this, Legacy. No, thanks for the opportunity. I smile at him before grabbing a bag with some of my belongings and stepping through the front door. I have an anxious feeling in my stomach as I put my hand on the handle. Here goes nothing. I climb into the back of the limousine and come face to face with the chairman of Kasoji Corp, one of the most powerful men in the world and Dad's boss. He seizes me up as he takes a sip from a whiskey glass. What should I do? Bow respectfully. I quickly bow my head as deeply as I can. Good evening, sir. Please call me Genso. It's an honor to meet you, Genso. Spare your pleasantries. Your father has cost me a lot of time and money already, so I'd prefer we get down to business. About tutoring your daughter? Precisely. The limousine begins to drive off. I don't have motion sickness, but I certainly feel like I do. My daughter is unfit to succeed me as she is right now. Her test results are an immense embarrassment upon the entire family. Getting her grades up will be your job to sort out. And I'm to live at your estate while tutoring her? That's right. I'll spare no expense to see her flourish. But why me? I'll be honest, kid. I've tried all the best private tutors I could hire. But I'm thinking she just needs someone her age to work with. That's what I'm counting on. Unlike your father, I feel you'll get the job done. Right. And who exactly is your daughter, if I may ask? You'll see soon enough. Glance out the window to see the massive estate looming closer. I step out and take a long look around. What are you doing here, peasant? Oh god, I know that, boys. I hesitantly turn my gaze to the front of the mansion, and I see Amane. You're kidding me. Gens is the owner of Kasoji Corp and is Amane's dad. Oh yeah, that's wild. I'm taking a short break even though it's late. Goodbye. I just hope and pray I don't get caught. Just as the owner of Kasuji Core, and he's a money's dad. Well, are you going to answer me or just stand there gawking like an idiot? Kenzo walks up beside me. Mane? Good. Nori must have told you to expect us. Mane briefly glares at Minori, who simply flashes an innocent smile. I can't help but stare at the maid attire. One thing sticks out to me, however. Did she know about this arrangement before she talked to me this morning? What's this all about, Dad? If this is some kind of lame joke. I didn't know the Ryusoji family ran the Soji Port, and that the one I had to tutor is Imani of all people. I can see here's going to be tutoring you for the next few weeks. He sweats. No offense, Genso, but I'm pretty sure Imani hates my guts. You got that right, peasant. You two are going to have to find a way to get along. Or at the very least, just listen to what he teaches. He teaches you, Amani. But look at him. You couldn't have found someone richer or more handsome. Well, that means I'm handsome, just not as handsome. Okay, I'll take this. Hey, what should I say? At least I have manners. At least I have manners and don't alienate everyone I come in contact with. Excuse me? Who exactly you think you are to talk to me like that? Your tutor, Miss Amane. Amane seethes, rolling her hands into fists. I'll be the one to educate you on your proper place in life. You're nothing but an insignificant ant to be crushed beneath my... That's enough, Amane. I guess he will be your tutor starting tomorrow. Yeah. And that's final. If your grades improve, then I'll reconsider the need for a tutor. Until then, do your best. Tsubara. Minori perks up and beams at Mr. Ryusoji. Tsubara must be Minori's surname. Yes, sir. Please show legacy around the mansion. Minori bows before smiling at me expectantly. Don't you dare take him near my room. I try my best not to smile. Not gonna lie, it's kind of nice seeing Amani all flustered. I have to be careful not to show that I'm amused by that though. Of course, Miss Amani. Minori heads to the door of the estate and holds it open for me. Thanks, but there's no need to do that for me. I'm shoved forward and Amani walks past us. Obviously. Minori offers me a sympathetic smile while I quickly step aside, not inside. I exhale deeply inside a grand hall. Leave it up to the wealthy to have a hallway as big as my family's entire apartment. Minori raises a head. Minori raises a hand to her mouth to muffle a laugh. What's so funny? Sorry, it's just That look on your face is so silly. Nori's smile is contagious, and I find myself returning it. I don't think I've seen Nori laugh that much at school. It's a cute sound. I think it's a perfectly normal reaction to have someone like me living, well, here. I suppose. I have never really thought about it, to be honest. You mean you have always lived in a mansion like this? Yes, my family has served as personal aides for the Ryusoji family for generations. My father had me specifically to serve Miss Amane. Wait, you were born just to work for Amane? In matter of speaking, yes. My parents wed once Mr. Ryusoji was with Amane. That's crazy. Now then, shall we continue with the tour? Much more of the mansion awaits beyond this hall, you know. I bet. Nori chuckles before gesturing for me to follow as she heads to one of the doors. Though I'm in a whole new environment, the skip to Minori step makes me feel a little bit at ease. This is the dining room. How many people do you usually eat with? Well, the elders, including Mr. and Mrs. Ryusoji, eat separately from us. So it's likely just the Miss Amane, you and me. Nori claps her hands together, holding them against her chest. Oh, I do hope you and Miss Amane will bond over breakfast tomorrow. Bond? That's one way to put it. What should I say? Unlikely. I don't know. She seems disgusted that I'm even here. Nori frowns. I know how Miss Amani has treated you, but please try to befriend her. Whoa. Nori looks like she's on the verge of tears. I feel the strings of my heart being plucked. She really cares about Amani. Who am I kidding? I don't want her to cry. I'll try, Minori, so I pull my handkerchief out from my pocket and hand it to her. Don't cry, okay? Nori blinks in surprise. Then she reaches out and her delicate fingers brush against mine as she takes the small cloth. A jolt of electricity runs from my hand to the rest of my body while Minori gives a warm smile. Thank you so much, Legacy. That's all I ask. Nori dabs her tears away and perks up again before gesturing to the other side of the room. Through the doors ahead is the kitchen, though you shouldn't have any need to enter there. Or chaps will make sure you'll be you're well fed. And house chaps too? Damn. I wish I could show you more, but most of the mansion is off limits to you. And although Miss Amane wants me to keep you away from her room, I have been instructed to show you where it is by Mr. Ryusoju. So I'll lead you there for now. No. So I'll lead you there later, for now. Nori taps her chin in thought. Oh, I know. Follow me. Nori leads me through another hallway and into gigantic theater. You have a room dedicated to this? Do you like it? I was hoping the three of us could watch something together. You know, as a team building exercise. She's so cute when she gets all enthusiastic like that. It's hard not to feel inspired when I look at her. Team building, huh? That's right, I'm excited to be serving Miss Mane with you. It's my hope that together you and I can forge her into a woman worthy of the Ryusoji name. Now let me show you to your room then. I tried to get it just right. What do you mean? You'll see. After leading me through some hallways, Nori opens the door and urges me to step inside. Here we are. I blink and then rub my eyes. But what the? This looks exactly like my room at home. Is this all my stuff? Like from my house? Yes, I brought it up to Mr. Ryosoji that this would help you feel more at home, so we had the room renovated. Oh, I did, however, replace a few things like your mattress with much higher quality ones. Man, that's impressive. She really went out of her way to make me feel comfortable. You didn't have to do that for me. Oh shit. She was gonna be my last option, but damn it all, damn it all. Give it some more time, okay? Some more time. I know she's nice and all. Just give it some more time, give the others a chance. You didn't have to do that for me. Nuri bashfully turns her head away. It was no bother. Nori takes a step forward, but her foot catches on the underside of my desk chair. Nori jumps as she stumbles toward the ground. Nori! Crap, what should I do? I'm gonna catch her, I'm sorry. I look away to spare myself the grisly sight of Minori hits. No, as Minori grips the hand. I look away to spare myself the grisly sight as Minori hits the ground with a thud. I slowly start to look back to see her on her bum. Are you okay? Yeah, sorry, It's okay, I trip on the chair all the time. I hold out my arm to help Minori up, but she's determined to get back to her feet on her own. Don't pull yourself too hard. I appreciate your concern, but I don't like to burden others. Nori smiles politely, and I find it impossible to not return the gesture. I should get going. You have got a big day ahead of you, Lacey. Right. Good night, Nori. Thanks again. Nori nods before stepping out and closing the door behind her. Sit back on my bed and close my eyes. It doesn't feel real. Can I really convince Amani to listen to me, or is this all just a waste? My thoughts begin to drift. The new... No. My thoughts begin to drift. The new mattress feeling as though I'm being carried by a cloud. Then I feel something warm on my chest. I think I see someone. What the hell? Let me see. Why are you still sleeping, peasant? How do you expect to serve me if you're lying on your back? Man is standing above me, scowling as she nudges my torso with her foot. Amane? Geez, you're really pathetic, you know that? I grip onto Amane's ankle without thinking. Who told you you could touch me like that, yeah? Amana kicks my hand away and steps on my chest. As she smiles down at me, I can't help but feel an invigorating rush through my body. Oh my god. MC's into that. Hell no. My mouth slowly opens to say something, but rise and shine. I quickly sit up to see the Ryusoji maid with her hand on my shoulder. I take it you slept well. I tried knocking, but sorry, I think that mattress you put in may have been a little too comfortable. Glad to hear it. Come on, breakfast is getting cold. Nori gestures to me to follow her and I gradually comply. When we arrive at the dining room, I find Amana sitting on the table with her usual glare fixated on me. Good morning, Amane. That's Miss Amane to you, Worm. Right, my mistake. I'm going to make sure everything is prepared for school. Please try to get along. Minori bows before leaving me with the spoiled princess. If you're going to be here, you might as well make yourself useful. You want me to tutor you while we eat? I guess I appreciate the enthusiasm. Shut up. You're going to feed me. Excuse me? Amani gestures to a plate of pancakes and then to open her mouth. I'm flabbergasted. You can't be serious. Amani ignores me and pulls out her phone to begin playing some game. She actually expects me to feed her? The brain damage is strong. Maybe I can use this as a chance to get to know her better. No, you're a grown woman, feed yourself. You think you don't. No, you still don't understand your place, huh? I'm your tutor, not your personal servant. In time, you'll come to realize just how far beneath me you are. It soon grows silent between us, and feels like hours have passed before we finish eating. Brat, I swear to God. We should probably get ready for school. So I begin to stand. Amana digs her nails into my arm, using me to pull her up. Then she janks me close to her face mere inches from mine. What the? Is she going to kiss me? Or will leave me on a cliffhanger? I doubt it. I thought she gonna kiss her, but till we meet again, I'm so tired. I'm about to just pass out. See ya.